Have you ever wondered why some men end up in the friend zone even when they're kind, loyal, supportive, and practically doing everything except filing her taxes? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about why men get friend zoned, the truth no one tells you. Not the sugar-coated version, not the meme version, but the real psychological reasons behind it. And trust me, it's not always what you think. Let's start with a powerful hook. Men don't get friend-zoned because they're too nice. They get friend-zoned because they don't create romantic energy. Yes, let's break that down. Reason number one, being nice is not attraction. A lot of guys assume if I'm respectful, polite, supportive, and always there, she'll fall for me. No, that makes you a good person, not automatically a romantic option. Think of it this way. You like ice cream, right? But you don't fall in love with every person who hands you ice cream. Being nice is the minimum requirement of human behavior. It's not a love potion. Reason number two, zero clarity. Most men enter the friend zone silently. They don't express interest. They don't flirt, they don't show romantic intent, they don't make moves. They just show up, help out, listen, support, smile, wait. Meanwhile, the girl is thinking, what a sweet friend. And he is thinking, soon she will realize I'm the one. Bro, she won't. You never told her. Psychology says women categorize men in the first few interactions. Friend energy or romantic energy. If you act like a friend for too long, your file gets permanently stored in the good friend folder. Reason number three, over-availability kills attraction. When a guy is always available, always, it creates subconscious imbalance. He cancels plans for her, replies instantly, says yes to everything, goes out of his way all the time, makes her comfort his priority. It feels nice, but not romantic. Why? Because romance requires polarity, a bit of tension, excitement, mystery, and individuality. If you're always waiting around like a customer service agent, there's no tension left. No chase, no curiosity, no spark. Reason number four, they hide their true personality. A lot of men become overly polite, overly agreeable, overly safe because they're scared of messing it up. So they end up acting like a perfect yes machine. No opinions, no boundaries, no edge, no character. But attraction requires authenticity, boldness, presence, confidence. When you filter yourself too much, you stop being emotionally magnetic. Reason number five, they use friendship as a strategy instead of intention. Let's be honest, many guys become friends first, not because they genuinely want friendship, but because they're hoping it will naturally turn into love. That's not friendship. That's a romantic plan disguised as a friendly smile. Women can sense it, and when they feel you're only being friendly to earn affection, the attraction drops. Reason number six, they don't communicate romantic signals. Attraction has a language: eye contact, tone, presence, confidence, subtle flirting, and emotional depth. But many guys avoid all of that. They think being emotionally neutral is safe. So there are no sparks, no flirtation, no tension, no chemistry. Just comfortable friendship. Reason number seven, they misunderstand emotional intimacy. Here's a surprising one. Men often fall for women when they share deep conversations. To them, vulnerability equals closeness equals romantic feelings. But women don't see it that way. Women can be emotionally close with friends without romantic desire. So while he's thinking, she told me her secrets, this means something, she's thinking, He's such a good friend, I can talk to him about everything. Different brains, different conclusions. Reason number 8, they put her on a pedestal. Many men treat their crush like a queen, but treat themselves like peasants. They glorify her, overpraise her, forget their own value, act like she's doing them a favor by existing. Attraction doesn't work that way. Romance grows through equality, not worship. The moment you put yourself below someone, you lose the spark. Reason number 9, fear ruins everything. Fear of rejection, fear of losing the friendship, fear of awkwardness, fear of being judged. Fear turns confident men into silent observers. It replaces action with overthinking. It replaces flirting with hesitation. It replaces honesty with, maybe she'll notice on her own. She won't. Reason number 10, no masculine presence. This one is about energy, not dominance. A lot of guys shut down their masculine traits, decisiveness, confidence, direction, ambition, because they think being soft and safe is more attractive. But what actually attracts women is balance, strength with kindness, confidence with respect, stability with warmth. Friend zone happens when a man becomes emotionally passive. So what's the real truth? Men don't get friend zoned because they're nice. They get friend zoned because they don't express interest. They avoid romantic energy. They hide their personality. They become overly available. They play safe. They lack clarity. They fear taking risks. They expect her to magically understand. They treat friendship like a strategy. The friend zone isn't a punishment. It's simply the category your behavior placed you in. Here's the good news. You don't need to be toxic. You don't need to be a bad boy. You don't need to change your whole personality. You just need to show intention, confidence, depth, presence, and healthy boundaries. Because women don't friend zone great men, they friend zone men who act like only friends. And once you understand